turned to the only scripture I'd ever heard, the 23rd Psalm. I read the 23rd Psalm out loud, and change began to happen in my heart. I really can't explain what happened next, but I felt someone was in the room with me. As I looked up, suddenly I was flooded with a bright light and began to shake. Tears were flowing from me, but these tears were different. I was getting a glimpse of the love of God, and I thought I was going to die. I'd never felt anything like this before in my life. I actually continued to shake uncontrollably most of the night. I never knew anyone had that many tears in them, but they were tears of joy. I now knew that God loved me and that He was real. I shared my experience with Leanne. Actually, she was pretty excited. She felt like finally she had completely driven me crazy. She had a lot to get even with me about and was doing a great job of doing it. She had moved back home, but nothing had changed in our marriage. It was over. We shared the same roof. My experience with God was not my salvation, and I couldn't quit thinking about it. Somehow, I had stayed sober in the midst of all this, but I now had a strong desire to know who God was. And finally,